This is the video about currency trade board. How it is working, you all know about cryptocurrencies, and you know that there is not only single cryptocurrency, there are so many cryptocurrencies that are currently being traded in the market. This is one of the example here. You can see these are the currencies that are traded in BTC. I select one of them, like we select this currency, and you see here it's being traded in BTC. You can buy it against BTC, and you can sell it against BTC. And there are not this is not the only currency. There are so many currencies you can see here. So it's a big list. The next is USDT. This is another currency, and against USDT there are again so many and other cryptocurrencies that are traded. You can see, but this list is not very big. So that shows that there are so many currencies that are traded in BTC, and there are currencies that are traded in USDT, and they both have few common currencies. Like you can see dot here, that is traded in USDT, and the same currency is also traded in BTC. Similarly, you can see XVG, that is Verge, traded in both BTC and USDT. So there's a list of currencies. Now the opportunity or the profit idea is we get to know that a currency traded in both BTC and USDT may have different prices at the time, and there could be opportunity for profit. How? For example, I show you the diagram. This is the diagram. A currency traded in BTC has a certain price. For example, one BTC against 1 XVG, but for against USDT, XVG maybe is 2 XVG for 1 USDT. Now suddenly this USDT XVG prices falls. When this prices falls, the BTC XVG prices are still constant. So there comes an opportunity. Either it could result in loss or profit because XVG and USDT prices have fallen, or maybe this is the opposite. The XVG USDT prices have risen. And if we have BTC and we want to actually make trades, we can see that how it works when I buy XVG for BTC and then sell it for USDT and then again buy the BTC, or I can sell the BTC for USDT and then buy it back in BTC. So how the model works, the idea is at every point of time it checks whether a currency, that is BTC, being traded for another currency and then sold it against USDT, if that is a better route, or if BTC is sold against USDT, or that is a better route. So against both of them, the system identifies which is the better route, and when it identifies that the BTC currency USDT is, and again buying back in BTC would result in higher BTC than the current BTC, it would go for trade. If we go further into detail, what it does, the model takes data from the API of this exchange. It's a Cryptopia exchange, and it gets all the data, it analyzes the data and identifies if from among those currencies that are traded in both BTC and USDT, which is a better route. If we like go for trade for BTC to currency and currency to USDT and then back to BTC, if it results in greater number of BTC than the current, if it does, it go for the trade. Otherwise it keeps checking, and this can be like for every 5 second, 1 second, 2 second, or maybe higher number of seconds. This is how it works. So first of all, it identifies the opportunity by doing analytics on the data that it extracts from the public API or the private API of the current exchange. Then when it identifies the opportunity, it goes for the trade. and when it applies, when it does the trade, it results in the overall net profit. And I showed you the diagram of that. The last thing is the demo of how it is working. So this is the first table. You can see the timestamp. It's 3rd May, and it's continuously processing the data. Currently the available BTC is 0 because I haven't put any BTC into this account, so it's not showing any BTC, and therefore all the numbers are getting zeros. How it works is it analyzes the data, then when it goes for the first trade, it identifies an opportunity and goes for the first trade. This is where it records the price for the first trade and the volume for the first trade, means BTC to USD, and the response it gets from the system. So just a few minutes back, it put a trade there. This is the second order table. When it puts the second order, like the currency, the first order was currency to BTC, the second order is currency to USDT. This is the second order price and volume. And when it puts the third order, that is from USDT to USDT back to BTC, this is the third order. So this is how it records. Okay, now we have the BTC available. This is showing the available BTC, and you can see here on this table the code is running every 5 seconds. So you can see here it's updating the time, and it's updating the records there in the database. So this is the analytics it's performing. You can see here the currently the records are 996 246, and when I refresh this, it has become 357. And you can see here currently the profit it calculates is coming in negative, so it is not putting any trade. This is the first analytic table. This is the second table when it submits the first order. I just refresh it and go to the last page. Currently it has not put any order. This is the second table. When the second order is put, all the details are recorded here. And this is the third table and the final table. Okay, so you can see here it updates every 5 seconds, and when it takes the data and processes it, takes additional few seconds. So it keeps on updating, and the data is recorded here. You can see for every currency it is showing different trade profit or loss. So when there is a profit identified, it is going to go for the trade, and whenever it goes for trade, it is going to record here the price and the volume for the trade and whether it ended in success or not, the second order price and volume, and the third order price and volume. This pool 2 is about whether the actual trade ended up in success or not. So it's continuously updating. You see here, it's continuously updating the records here. These are the sellers and these are the buyers. You can see here the buyer is available for 841 and seller is available for 843. However, if I go for a trade, and it is also for a fixed quantity of XVG. Sometimes it happens when a profit opportunity is identified, there are so many other traders as well. So they grab their opportunity and we become late, even though our bot is working in microseconds. When it identifies the opportunity, it immediately goes for placing the trade. However, there are other buyers and sellers as well who are doing it even sometimes faster than us. It's not always, but sometimes they win. So in that case, what the bot should do when it does not find the amount it is looking for, so it cancels the order. And sometimes when the first order is already placed in bot, for the second order it happens the same thing. And in that case, a transaction or a loop is not in or not complete. So generally there could be other analytics and predictive models that could be worked out and applied. However, at the moment we have set it for a reverse transaction of 1% higher price. So this is how it is working. Now as soon as it identifies, you can see here it's continuously updated. See here it's 3rd May and it is continuously updating, and currently the profit is not there, it's not creating losses, so it's why it is not placing any trade. However, as soon as it identifies any profit, it is going to go for the trade. So you see here it's all negative figures, there is no positive figure. So currently now I'm going to pause it, and as soon as it applies any trade, I'll resume again. Okay, you can see here it placed a trade just 2 minutes back. You can see here it bought ETN and then placed a USDT sell order for ETN, and now when it is sold against USDT, it is going to go for buying BTC against the USDT. So you can see here now it's continuously working. It has already placed an order ETN USDT. If I go and take you there, you can see here it has placed an order, a trade order for ETN USDT. It is there. So when this is sold, it is going to put a trade order for buying BTC against USDT. Now this order, I told you about the use case. This order is like somebody else bought it at this price, because in our analytics model we enter the trade only when we see that there is a buyer available. So somebody else must have bought it at this price just a few microseconds before us. You can see here these are bought at these price already. So we were just a very few microseconds late, and if it had been on time, we would have ended in profit. Here that would have resulted what is the profit, expected profit. This is the 3rd May, and okay, here you can see we would have ended up in profit of this amount. So hope you have got the idea, and probably you can also implement it in your own model, and